going on? Ryan Wyatt back for High Point Music with another great guitar tutorial we're going to kick the week off with. Today we're going to have a look at one of my favourite songs from the alternative rock genre, Everlong by the Foo Fighters. So this tune really uses some nice chord voicings. Even though it's an alternative rock tune, there's a really nice use of the ninth with some power chords, there's octaves, there's a lot of stuff going on. We're going to go through it all in this tutorial. So let's drop the intro and get straight into it. Okay, so starting off today, people, we are working in drop D tuning. So that's taking our E string, dropping it down a tone to D. So we've got that sound running across our guitars. Next bit we're going to do is start breaking down the first bit. So alright, first things first, we are starting with an F#5 voicing in our left hand, which is our first finger on the 9th fret on the A string, followed by our 3rd finger on the 11th fret on the D string. And what we're doing, after we've made that chord shape, is we're going, that's the first half we're going to break down of this riff, so it goes 1, 2 on the D string on top, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So moving on to the next bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then for 7, 8, we're just hitting the top D string there and then coming back to the power chord here. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the open D, and then back to 8, which is on the F#5 voicing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so what's going on here is that's the first part of the strumming pattern on this chord. The second half, there's a slight variation, so let's go through that one now. Okay, so for the second half, people, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So effectively what we're doing is we're not coming back to the open D string for 7. Once we get to 6, we just go 6, 7, 8. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that F-sharp power chord. So second half, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And one more time just to really explain it clearly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the open D. And then 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we're going to go really steady now and put both of those parts together so you people at home can see how they fit in. So through the first one, people, so 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go again, really steady. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the bass, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the bonus for us, people, is what's going on with the second chord is we're using the exact same strumming pattern. So what we've got here is we're maintaining our F#5 power chord shape here, but we're just laying a bar with our first finger across the D string and the A string here, and our third finger is coming in on the 11th fret on the D string. So we've got, so that was that really nice power chord with the 9th added onto it that I was telling you about in the introduction. And again, what we're doing here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go through that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be reasonably effortless to transfer once we've got the hang of the first bit. All right, so jumping down to the next voicing we've got is a G5 add 9 here, or G5 sus 9. So effectively we've got our first finger making a mini bar across the D string and the A string, and our third finger coming in on the 7th fret there, and these 3 strings give that really beautiful tone or tonality of that chord. So the strumming pattern with this one, people, is it's 1, 2 on the D string, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to the D, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that just repeats 2 times there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's put everything together we've got so far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you would have seen when I strummed through it there that after we go from the F sharp 5 with the D over the top, which is effectively a D major 7, to this voicing here, which would be a B 5 with the 9th added on, down to the F here. And then when we come back up to the 9th fret here, we're just maintaining that same strumming pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way through. Okay, so now we've got that chord progression working well in a clean tone. We're going to kick on some distortion. So in the introduction, after it's played through nice and cleanly, we go. Okay, so you can see how that effortlessly just transfers across with the distorted sound on it. What we're going to look at now is in the introduction there's some chords that are sort of alluding to the, I guess, the lift in intensity with the tune that's coming up. So these parts over the top of the clean tone are that's going on before the band kicks in. So let's have a quick look at that one, people. So the first one is simply just maintaining our first chord shape with our 9th finger on the 9th fret, 3rd finger on the 11th there, and that's our D major 7 voicing there, or an F sharp 5 we've got with a D over the top. So that's just a straight 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And after we get to that 3rd beat, we're going. So we're hitting the open D in the bass, first finger's playing on the 7th, sliding up to the 9th to play the 2nd chord shape there, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Sound a little bit Twin Peaks, see that little bit? Alright, so one more time, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright, cool, after that bit, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, open 7, then we go down to the power chord shape here, like that, so. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So after we do that second, or that third chord there I should say, we go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So putting it all together, people, so you can check that part out. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Once more. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so the next part we're going to break down, people, is the lead guitar riff which plays over the top of what we've just looked at. So in the introduction we can hear let's start breaking it down. So the first four notes we've got 1, 2, 3 on the 11th, and then 4 back to the 9th fret there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other thing I'd like to point out here is make sure you're actually holding your fingers down on the fretboard and sustaining the note. So the only reason I'm lifting my fingers really, really high is so you can get a good look and see the difference between the notes quite clearly. But what you want to do with this one is hold them on the fretboard and then just lightly lift. So just lightly lift the pressure off the strings to cut those notes short, okay? But that's our first four. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Next group of notes we're going to look at is 3. So after we've just gone 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and holding the fingers down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Last time with this one, people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, next bit we're going to look at 2. Where we're going from the 9th to the 11th from the D, so it's like this, just like that. So we'll put that together with what we've covered so far. So far we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so to finish this bit off, people, just adding 4 notes. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the way we're going to play that last 4 is we're going to use either our 3rd finger or our 4th finger, depending which one you've got free. So now I'm going to do it using the technique I'm actually going to play it with. So it's keeping the fingers held down, just lightly lifting them off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, people, so the section we are at now is we're jumping into the pre-chorus section. So I really dig this part of the tune because it uses some really nice octaves there, and what it does is it drives the intensity, builds a heap of tension, and drops us into the chorus, which is the main part. So the section we're going to break down, people, to kick some distortion on, and what we've got is so I've previewed a little bit of the chorus there, but what's so cool about this part is it's 3 times, so there's a slight asymmetrical nature about that little riff there, which is really, really cool. I know Dave Grohl's a massive fan of the Beatles, so I'm sure he would have studied a lot of their work to increase his songwriting chops. But let's kick our distortion off, jump in on the fretboard, and what we've got here is we're using octaves. So before we get started, I did a video on a muting technique by John Frusciante of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, which goes in depth about this technique we're going to be covering here to allow you to really lay in to your octaves to get that muted sound and not lose control of the other strings in and around your chord voicing. So jump on that one. It's called John Frusciante Muting Technique. It's under the Guitar Tutorials playlist, I'm pretty sure. So get that technique under your fingers if this is too hard. For all you people out there who have it working really well, let's jump on in. So we're using octaves here with our first finger on the 4th fret, 3rd finger on the 6th fret here. And what we're doing is moving this octave shape along, targeting the A, the D, and the G string here. We're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we go 1, 2, 3 into that power chord shape there. But let's go steady. So 1, 2, 3. Slide it up to the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3. Slide it up to the 7th fret. 3rd finger on the 9th. 1, 2, 3. Up to the 9th fret. 1, 2, 3. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Like that. So that's the 9th, 10th, 9th. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so after we've done that 2 times and we've resolved back to our A5 power chord, actually should point out with that one, with this one, as long as we're not going to go into a strumming pattern because it is rock and roll, it's more of an art, not a science. As long as you are hitting those main accents outlined by the drums and the bass in this tune, you're going to be okay. Just don't go throwing too many crazy quarter note triplets or eighth, as long as you're sitting in that 8th note subdivision, you're going to be sweet in terms of your rhythm playing. All right, 3rd time through, people, we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we're dropping into the 1st chord of our chorus, which is on our 9th fret, and our 3rd finger's on the 11th fret there. All right, giving us that shape there. So the whole section together, people. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3rd time here. So we're really dropping into that voicing there. So 1, 2, 3. Try not to hit the open G string if you can. Okay, people, so with the chorus, here's what we've got going on. We'll keep the distortion on. So okay, so breaking it down here, first bit we're using our B5 add 9, which we've already covered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're hitting our open D5 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the open D5 voicing there. And then we're dropping into that part, or that chord I should say, on the 5th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the 2nd chord we've got going on here is just a bar across our 5th fret, like that. And our 3rd chord we're using here is just, it's a D5 with the 9th in the open E string here. So we've got D, A, D, A, D, and then the 9th coming through in that there. So it's just our 1st finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, 3rd finger is on the 3rd fret on the B string. So putting this whole chorus section together, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2 on the 2nd chord, 3, 4, 5, and then in this section here, again, it's rock and roll. Listen out to the drums, and we're going 1, 2. So you can play a bunch of permutations of that rhythm there, whether it's alternating your bass and your upper structure, your chord. Listen out to the track, use your intuition and your ear, develop that part of your musicianship and really lock in with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Third time. And then we go to our 7th fret there. And then we go to the 5th fret. Alright, you're just really buckling down outside the studio here. But let's wrap this chorus progression up and get it sounding nice and clear. So we'll put the distortion on. So 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're cutting one bar short and adding it to the 7th fret on our E string here with our 3rd finger making the bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're dropping that down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then depending what part of the tune you are at, it's going to drop back into either the bridge or the 2nd verse. If you appreciate the content of these videos, smash those like, subscribe and share buttons if you haven't already. If you got any questions, anything with your guitar playing you'd like to get my help with, drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like to get my help personally with any challenges you're facing on the instrument, the quickest way to do that is to book a tailored consultation with me or a tailored video program where I can assess your challenges and come up with the best way forward for you to get to where you want to be. Other than that, people, practice it up, get at it. It's been an epic one, this one. I look forward to seeing you all in future videos.